Hi, it's Katie again from Love to Slay. I'm doing my second video. Apparently I did okay last time, so much so that they've asked me to do another review, and this time it is my ultimate arch nemesis when it comes to makeup, which is blusher. Now, the reason blusher is my arch nemesis when it comes to makeup is the fact that having grown up in the 80s, we used to have a program called Wurzel Gummidge, and that used to have a character in it called Aunt Sally, who used to have really bright blusher, and it used to, I think, not only terrify us, but it used to make us think that we were all going to look like that if we used some blusher. So today we're going to be looking at the Sleek blusher, which is in the colour Rose Gold, and it is supposed to be very similar to the Nars, which is a shade called Orgasm. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at these and see which one is any good. Now I will be looking over here because this is where my mirror is, and also I thought I'd throw a curveball in as well because I've always wondered about this, and as I said, I do have a bit of a fear or a phobia about blusher. The Nars liquid blush, which is again in Orgasm. Twice in one day. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the Sleek. Again, I apologise. I'm hoping that we're going to cut to the lovely Jess again so she can keep editing. Jess? Right, okay, so here we go. We're going to start on the Sleek one, which is called Rose Gold, and I'm going to do that on this side. And as I said, please don't judge me with regards to Aunt Sally. Now you can actually see that going on, that's got quite a nice gold tone to it. Now this is actually quite a nice little product, and I'll have to check the price on it, but I know it's not an awful lot of money, and obviously on Love to Slay it's completely free, so that's a really nice one. But to be fair, the coverage on that is quite nice. You can see the gold on that quite easily. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it this side. Again, this is the Nars one. Sorry, I should know that way. Nars one, and as I said, this one's called Orgasm, and this is obviously a lot more expensive. The other day I did have a quick go of the Nars one, and you could really see the gold in the sunshine, and that's actually quite nice. And you know what, I don't look like Aunt Sally, so to be fair, that is giving me a lot of gold, and that one there is giving me just as much. So, you know, for the price difference, the only thing I would say is maybe that one feels like I haven't got any on, and this one feels a little heavier, but it wouldn't affect me buying it. So yeah, you can see there that they're actually quite similar, and obviously price point, I think it's about £6, £7, £8, or as I said, free on Love to Slay, but I know this one is 25, and the difference really isn't that much. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to throw in a curveball, which is the Nars liquid blush. Now, first thing to note on this is that it comes with a pump. I've nicked this off of my friend. I just wanted to see what it was like, especially as I was doing the Nars blush, powder blush. What you do is you squidge a little bit. I had to watch a YouTube video on this. You have to squidge a little bit onto your hand, and literally, I'm going to now go over both of those. You literally dab it on. Now, to be fair, obviously I've got the ring light on in front of me. I'm actually using I've given up on the mirror. Now I have fears that I look a little bit like Aunt Sally, and can you see how much I've used? Really haven't used that much at all. This is about £25. Again, all of these products you can get on Love to Slay for free, but it really depends. But I have to say, the one difference with that is it feels a lot lighter. It feels much lighter, but you haven't got the gold in it. The only reason you can see the gold is obviously because I've still got the gold from the other two, but not bad. Do I look like Aunt Sally? Yeah, don't look too bad. So I think that was quite successful. So the difference is you have Sleek Blush, which you can get on Love to Slay, as I say, which isn't that expensive, and I have to say I think it covers just as well as the Nars one for £25. But if you're not really liking the gold effect, then have a look at the Nars liquid blush, because although that's 25 quid, I only used a tiny bit on that, and you can see how much that is giving you, and that's quite a big bottle. That's 15ml, but I've literally used a teeny tiny bit, so it's really down to you. The only thing I will say about the Nars is the fact that, can you see, they just get really dirty. The boxes, anytime you touch, look at that one. That's because I put my makeup on earlier and then touched it. It's like the packaging just holds on to anything you've got on your hands, whereas the Sleek one is a lot cleaner. So anyway, I hope this helped to a certain extent. I think what I will probably do is, if I had to rebuy any of them, it would be, I think, a toss up between the liquid blush Nars or the Sleek Blush Rose Gold. That's my honest advice, is that I like the liquid one, and the blush probably just as much quality. As I say, really depends on what you're looking for. If you want that gold look, go for one of the blushes. If you don't, go for the liquid blush, because that really makes you look quite blushy. Alright, well, I hope that helped a little bit, because I think I just gabbled there for a while, but hopefully it was useful. Take care, bye.